Hey everyone, I'm Shawn Llewellyn. I'm a park ranger here at Paris Mountain State Park in Greenville, South Carolina. Come spend the day with me. Hey guys, we're at the amphitheater where we host Music in the Woods. It's our free fall concert series, which runs from September through October every Saturday from 2 to 4. It's a solar powered event sponsored by the Friends of Paris Mountain State Park. And part of my job is to organize the dates with the artist and the lineup. We also make the poster for Music in the Woods here. So here's some tips for coming out to Music in the Woods. We recommend bringing out a blanket or a chair to sit in. Also bringing some sunscreen, bug spray. I recommend bringing out a picnic. A lot of people also bring their dogs out. They just have to be on a leash. Sometimes there's as many dogs as humans out here during Music in the Woods. And keep an eye out for the Music in the Woods lineup, which should be coming out early this summer. All right guys, now we're gonna go check out some of our Boy Scout projects throughout the park. Hey guys, we're at the dam at Lake Placid. I'm gonna talk about the Eagle Scout projects that we have throughout the park. I coordinate with all the scouts throughout the year. I approve projects and also come up with various projects for the scouts. We're down here at the dam to kind of highlight one of the Eagle Scout projects that we've had in the past couple years. During a storm, the original bridge got washed out and we needed to replace the bridge that was down there. I had an Eagle Scout come out, and to my surprise, he wanted to take on such a large project. But the Boy Scouts are a valuable asset to the park because they provide so much material and labor and help the park out in many different ways, no matter how big or small the project is. It's a real joy to work with the Boy Scouts that come out and see them finish their Eagle Scout projects here. So part of my job is to coordinate projects with our scouts that come out. No project is too big or too small for the park. Whether you're doing a large bridge or a bench throughout the park. If you're interested in doing your scout project here at Paris Mountain State Park, you can contact me directly or contact the park as well. So during peak times on the weekends at Paris Mountain State Park, we'll periodically close for 30 to 45 minutes due to the fact that we've run out of parking in the park. The reason we do that and don't do one car in, one car out is because traffic will back up on State Park Road and we need to keep the road clear for emergency vehicles and just general traffic. So to avoid a park closure, try to come out to the park earlier or later in the day. Hey guys, we're at the campground. We're currently at our reservation board. We use this for campers that don't have reservations coming into the park. It allows them to come up to the campground, stop at this kiosk and look and see what our availability is throughout the campground. Basically, they'll look at the board and then find a site that's open. They'll go set up on the site that's open and then stop down at the office and pay for that site. The reason we have this here is so someone doesn't set up on a site that's already reserved. And basically what I have to do every morning is come out here and update this board to make sure it's as accurate as it can be. So a big part of my job is actually working with trail volunteers. One of our big helpers is Upstate Sorba. They come out and help maintain the current trails that we have, and they also help promote building new trails throughout the park. They're an excellent resource if you're interested in learning how to build trails, but also if you wanted to come out and just come prune some trails for us or do some blazing, trail cleanup, picking up trash. All volunteers are welcome to come out to the park. Yeah, so we're out here on the trail. A big part of my job is coordinating with trail volunteers, whether it be Upstate Sorba or just someone that's interested in helping the park out and really wants to make a difference and help maintain our trails. Nowadays, we build trails on a grade that's sustainable, and they're not built on fall line. This is a case where people are shortcutting the trail and they're going straight up the mountain, which is on fall line, and water always takes the path of least resistance, and we're having a whole bunch of erosion issues here. So this will be one area where we need to scarify the soil that's been hardened by folks walking on it, and then we also have to mask it to keep people off of it and keep folks on the path. So if you're ever out in a state park and you're out hiking on a trail, best thing is to stay on the trail. If you see little social paths or cut throughs, the best thing to help the park is to stay on the trail, because you could also lead somewhere where you don't know where you are and get lost. So right now we're at Mountain Lake, which is located on the hike-only section of Sulphur Springs Trail. The reason this is my favorite reservoir is just I think the beauty of it, really. The valve house in front of the dam and all the stonework, and then the dam itself, just the size of it. It's just one of the best spots in the park in my mind. My wife and I will come up here and have lunch on the bench up there, and it's usually one of the more quiet spots on the park, as opposed to, say, Lake Placid. It is one of the smaller reservoirs throughout the park. But another favorite thing about this location is it leads into my favorite trail in the park, which is on Sulphur Springs Hike Only. And that'll take you actually to the top parking lot in the park. There's a few little trail features that are a little secret to me going up there. But yeah, this is why Mountain Lake is my favorite spot in the park. And I think if you come to Paris Mountain, it's an easy hike to come out to Mountain Lake, sit on the bench, have lunch, or bring a towel and just kind of take it all in. So thanks for joining me here at Paris Mountain today. I hope you guys have a great day.